Hey, what's up, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna do a quick yoga flow. So this will be good to do after any sculpt class for an extra stretch, an extra release, and relaxation. So for this class, it is optional to grab a yoga block. If you don't have one, it's totally okay. You can do the whole class without it. But if you do have one, grab it, and I will meet you on the mat. All right, let's start laying all the way down today. Make sure your block is towards the back of your mat so that you can grab it. So laying back, bending the knees towards the sky, walking the feet out, and letting the knees fall in towards the midline. Take your left hand to your belly and your right hand to your heart. Just start to land. Take a couple deep breaths. So starting in stillness, checking in with how the body feels right now. Checking in with how the mind feels. Knowing that you are here for a reason. You chose to get on your mat to do something for you. And knowing whatever emotions, feelings, sensations in the body that are coming up right now, those are going to shift and change as we move, as we shift energy, and as we work on being present in the moment right now. Taking a couple more cycles of breath here. Allowing yourself to feel supported by the floor underneath you. Becoming totally aware of every sensation, both in your body and sensations around you in your surroundings. So if you're at home, maybe the humming of a fridge, cars driving by outside of the window, and any other background noise that is apparent to you right now. Let's clear a breath. Take a big, long inhale into the belly. And a big sigh through the mouth. Open, let it go. Beautiful. From here, release the hands down by the sides. Blink the eyes open if they aren't already. Heel toe the feet in, hips width. Grab your block in your hand. As you lift the hips up into a bridge, place your block underneath your sacrum. I like to have it on the middle setting. You can have it on the shorter setting or the higher one, depending on how your back feels today. Hands go by the sides, and then interlace the fingers around the block. Draw the forearms to the edges of the blocks and roll a little bit farther onto your shoulders. Feel the feet grounded. Feeling a gentle opening through your heart, your front body. Keep breathing deeply in and out through the nose. And then from here, heel toe your left foot towards the center a little bit more. Draw your right knee into your chest and then straighten your right leg up to the sky. Flex your toes to start and then point your toes up to the sky. We'll go flex, and point. One more flex and point. Flex the foot. Now bend the right knee. Take the right foot across the left shin, or the left thigh rather, finding this supported figure 4 shape. Flex the right toes a lot. Draw your right knee down towards the floor. One big breath in and out. From here, lift the right leg back up to the sky, and then right foot goes back down. Heel toe it in towards the center. Lift the left leg this time. Flex the left toes, and then point them. Flex and point. One more like that. Flex the toes back, and then point towards the sky. Flex the toes back, keep them like that, and then cross left ankle over the right thigh. Finding this supported figure 4. Draw your left knee down towards the floor. Feel a gentle opening. And then reach the left leg back up to the sky and then down towards the mat. From here, press up off of your block, finding a full bridge pose if you feel ready for it. Squeeze the block in between your forearms. Come a little bit more onto your shoulders. Maybe shift forward and back here a couple times as long as it feels good on the neck. Always looking straight up to the sky when you're in bridge. And then when you're ready, slowly releasing the palms. Grab the block with one hand. Lower nice and slow. Upper back, mid back, low back, tailbone, sacrum. From here, windshield wiper the legs a few times towards the right and then the left. Finding a little twist. Maybe a couple cracks and pops in the hip girdle. The next time your legs are over towards the left, stay there, and then reach the right leg, cross it underneath the left knee for a deeper twist. Reach the right arm out towards the right, gaze towards the right hand. You can take your left hand to the top of your right thigh and gently draw it deeper. If you're not feeling ready for a super deep twist, you can just stack the right knee on top of the left. And then releasing, coming through center, moving towards the other side, uncrossing the legs. Right hand comes down towards the side, left arm reaches out, crossing the left shin underneath the right knee, and then drawing your right hand to the top of your left thigh, finding a deeper twist. Gazing over towards the left hand. Both shoulders are rooted into the mat. And then inhale through center, uncross the legs, draw the knees into the chest, find a quick happy baby, knees wide, soles of the feet to the sky. Find a couple of rocks here, side to side. Breathing into the insides of the legs. And then coming to center, draw your knees into the chest. Slide your hands underneath your thighs, rock and roll a few times up to a seat. Once you make your way there, cross the ankles, plant the hands, come to a tabletop. Slide your wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. We'll take a couple cat-cows. On your inhale, drop your belly. Lift your chest, lift your tailbone, gaze to the sky. Exhale, tuck, round, press into the hands, arch the upper back. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. One more like that. Inhale. And exhale. Let's add the right leg as you drop the belly into a cow. Kick the right heel up. Exhale, pull the right knee into the chest as you cat pose. Inhale, kick the right heel up. Exhale, pull in. One more like that. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, kick the right leg up. Stay here or come onto tended fingers on the left hand. Maybe reach the left arm forward. Maybe you're ready to connect your left hand to the inside of your right foot. Kick, foot into hand into foot. Finding that resistance, that tension. Feeling an opening through the front of the left shoulder and the front of the right quad. One big breath in and out. Slowly release, arm and leg. Keep the right leg straight, left hand comes down. Now cross the right knee behind the left like you're curtsying. Take the right shin down towards the floor, finding this funky, happy baby shape. So pushing the hips back towards the heel, reaching the arms forward, and then maybe walking your hands even farther over towards the right, finding a stretch in your left side body. Taking a big breath in and out. Walk the hands back to center. Come onto the left knee, lift the right leg, and then step the right foot outside of the right hand. Slide your left knee back a couple inches, and then take a couple circles with your hips. So finding a little straightening in the right leg, like you're stirring a pot underneath you, and then switch the direction of the circles. Coming back to center, left hand stays rooted, reach the right arm to the sky, find a twist. Big breath in, and big breath out. From here, take your right hand to the top of your right thigh. Press your right hand into the thigh to twist you a little bit deeper. Maybe look towards the back of the mat. From here, slowly release right hand down. Draw the right knee to the right tricep and just hold for 3, for 2, and 1. Right knee comes down to the floor. Let's do that on the other side. You can walk the left knee back in next to the right. We'll start with the cat-cows, adding the left leg. So inhale, kick the heel up, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, tuck, round, pull the knee into the chest, arch the spine. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, kick the foot up. You can stay here or you can reach the right arm forward. Come onto tended fingers. Maybe reach the arm all the way up, hovering the hand. Maybe you take the right hand to the inside of the left foot. Kick foot into hand into foot. Soft bend in the left elbow, gazing forward and down. Feeling this stretch through the right arm and the left leg. Slowly releasing, reaching the arm forward, the leg back. Take the right hand down. Now cross the left knee behind the right like you're curtsying and push the hips back towards the heels into this funky happy baby. Not happy baby, child's pose. You know what I mean. Walk the hands over towards the left. This time, stretch right side body. If this doesn't feel good on the knees, you can take a regular child's pose. Head is dropping towards the floor. Maybe it doesn't meet, that's okay. Slowly walking back to center, coming back up, right knee stays down, left leg goes long, and then step your left foot outside of your left hand. Slide your right knee back just a bit, and we'll take those circles with the hips. So big circles with the hip girdle, working into both legs here. And then switch the direction of those circles. And then meeting in center, right hand stays down, left arm comes to the sky. This time find a twist. Draw the right shoulder down and back. Maybe gaze up towards your left hand. Take a big breath in and twist. Now take your left hand to the top of your thigh. Isometrically press into the left thigh to twist you a little bit deeper. Maybe gazing towards the left shoulder, the right foot rather. Drawing the shoulder blades together behind you. And then slowly releasing, left hand comes down. You can slide your right knee in just a bit. Take your left knee towards your left elbow. Hold for 3 and 2 and 1. Left knee comes down next to the right, regular child's pose. Hips back, arms forward. From here, bend at the elbows. Take the hands behind the back of the head. And then inch the elbows forward just another inch or 2. Feel that stretch through your triceps, into your side bodies. Big breath in and out. From here, release the hands. Come back up through a table, transitioning to a downward facing dog. Tuck the toes and the hips high. Bend into one knee at a time. Shaking your head out. Beginning to work into the legs. From here, come to a still place. Lift your right leg to the sky. Bend your right knee, stack your hip open. Keep the hips open, straighten the right leg. And now bend the right leg. One more like that. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten and square the hips off. Exhale, step right foot through in between the hands. Keep the left knee lifted, gaze forward. On your exhale, press the hips back gently, straighten the right leg, modified pyramid. Inhale, draw forward, right knee bends. And then exhale, press back. Inhale, draw forward. Lift all the way up. Use your core, high lunge. Exhale, open warrior 2. Inhale, reverse, reach the right arm back. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, frame the foot, step back. First, high plank and hold. Engage the core, tuck the tail, press into the hands. Think about protracting the shoulders, meaning them taking them away from each other, away from the midline. Big breath in. On your exhale, lower for 3, for 2, and 1. All the way onto the belly, untuck the toes. Hands go wider than the mat, elbows super wide. Press the tops of the feet into the floor. Tuck the chin in towards the chest. On your inhale, roll up to a cobra. On your exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Last one, inhale, lift. Hold here, dip the right shoulder. Inhale through center. Exhale, dip the left shoulder. Inhale through center. Exhale, release all the way down. Hands underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes. Press up, high plank. Downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. And a big breath out. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, bend the knee, stack the hip. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Keep the hips open. Exhale, bend the knee. One more like that. Inhale. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten the legs, square the hips. Exhale, step through in between your hands. Low lunge, right knee stays lifted, gaze forward, breathe in. Press the hips back as you breathe out, modified pyramid. One more, inhale forward. And exhale back. Inhale forward, high lunge, lift all the way up. Exhale, warrior 2, open. Inhale, reverse, reach back. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, frame the foot, step back. High plank, this time chaturanga, lower halfway down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog, we meet. Take a big breath in. And a big breath out. One more like that. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, step or float top of the mat. Halfway lift. And fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. Step back, high plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. And down dog. Lift your right leg. Step forward. Crescent pose, reach up. Warrior two, open. Inhale, triangle back this time. Exhale, side angle, right forearm to the thigh. Sweep your left arm by your ear. Big breath in and out. Next, inhale, triangle back. Exhale, full triangle pose, right hand down, left arm high. Use your side bodies. You can grab your block underneath your right hand. Engaging your core, reaching the left fingers towards the sky. Slight bend in the right knee if you hyperextend. Big breath in and out. Inhale, triangle back, straighten. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, frame the foot, take your left knee down. Breathe in. On your exhale, start to twist towards the back of the mat. Reach your right hand towards the back of the mat. You can stay here or you can bend into the left knee. Take hold. Big breath in. And big breath out. From here, slowly release your left toes. Plant the hands. Reach the right leg to the sky. Bend your right knee, stack your hip. You can stay here or flip your dog. Take your right foot behind you, finding a wild thing. Reaching your right fingers forward, opening the whole front side of the body. Slowly coming back around to your down dog. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Exhale, step through in between your hands. High lunge, reach all the way up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, triangle back. Exhale, side angle. Left forearm on the thigh, reach your right arm by your ear. Big breath in. And big breath out. Inhale, triangle back, straighten. Exhale, full triangle pose, left hand down, right arm to the sky. Press down through the edges of the feet. Feel your side bodies light up. Press down through your left big toe. And really reach your right arm to the sky. Big breath in. And out. Next, inhale, press into the feet, triangle back. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, frame the foot. Right knee comes down. Reach the left hand towards the back of the mat. You can stay or bend the right knee, take hold. Big breath in. And twist a little bit deeper. Beautiful. From here, slowly release. Tuck the back toes. Lift the right knee. Lift the left leg to the sky, three-legged. Exhale, bend, stack, open. And then drop into your wild thing or flip dog. Reaching your left fingers forward. Pressing down out of your right shoulder. Big breath in. And out. Slow down the transition, moving back to downward facing dog. Reset here, take a couple moments of breath, of pause, of finding your stability, your center. One more inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, step top of the mat. Halfway lift and fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. Step back, high plank. Lower chaturanga. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Big breath in. And out. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, tap your right knee to your right tricep. And then step your right foot outside of your right hand. Come down on your left knee. We're moving towards a lizard pose. You can take both forearms down. Your right knee is drawing out towards the right. Right toes in line with the knee. You can be on the forearms. You can put a block underneath them. You can be up on the hands. Do whatever feels good in your body here. Maybe moving side to side a few times. Continue breathing long, slow, deep breaths. And then when you're ready, press back up onto your hands. Heel toe your right foot all the way over towards the left side of the mat for pigeon. Take your right hip down, flex your right toes. Come onto tended fingers to start. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your spine. And then exhale, fold over your right leg, sleeping pigeon. Drop your head, maybe placing a block underneath your right hip if that will support you better in this pose. Dropping your head down. Keeping this pose active by drawing your inner thighs together, deepening the stretch. Maybe walking your hands even farther forward for the last few cycles of breath. And then when you're ready, press back up onto the hands. Look towards your left foot and then spin onto your right hip, sliding your right foot to the inside of your left thigh. Sweep your left arm down your shin. Reach the right arm towards the sky. And then by the ear, reaching towards your left toes. You can stay here or you can find that connection. Maybe taking the left forearm down, spinning the palm up, grabbing the left big toe, and then taking your peace fingers around the left big toe. Gazing underneath your right armpit, feeling a deep stretch through your whole right side body. Big breath in and out. From here, just spinning the torso down. I like to take my left hand to the outside of my shin and then start to twist my body towards the left. Right hand inside of the left foot, left hand outside. Inhale. And then exhale, fold. Janushirishasana, head to knee pose. Flexing your left toes, drawing them back towards the crown of the head. Feeling this stretch, still through the right side body, but also through the left leg. On your next inhale, lift the spine back to neutral. Take your right hand down next to your right hip. Push your hips forward as you sweep your left arm by your ear, finding this side plank back bend. Bend your left elbow, squeeze your shoulder blades together, lift your heart to the sky. A big breath in and out. Slowly circling your left hand down, lifting your right leg to the sky. Bend your right knee, stack your hips, stay here, or wild thing. Lifting your right arm towards the front of your mat. Staying on the ball of the right foot, heel is lifted. From here, let's tap the hips down towards the floor, reach your right hand towards the back of the mat, and then push your hips back up into your wild thing. One more like that. Reach towards the back of the mat and then press up. From here, slowly transitioning back to your downward facing dog. Take a big breath in and out. Let's do that on the other side. Lift your left leg and then step it outside of your left hand. Let's do that on the other side. Inhale to lift your left leg. Exhale, take your left knee to your left tricep. And then step your left foot outside of your left hand. Take your right knee down. Untuck your toes. We're here for lizard. You can come onto the forearms. You can stay up on the hands as well. Notice if this side of the body feels different than the other one. Maybe finding a little rock side to side here. Dropping the head down. Allowing yourself to just melt into this stretch. Taking long, slow, deep breaths. Can you start to make the length of your inhales the same length as your exhales? Being really mindful of each breath. And sending that breath to your left hip, your left inner thigh, and the front of your right leg, your hip flexor, psoas. From here, coming to a still place, coming back onto the hands. Heel toe your left foot towards the right side, coming down onto your left hip. Come onto tendon fingers, square the chest towards the front of the mat, breathe in, and then gently walk the hands forward, coming all the way down into your pigeon. You can reach the hands forward, keep the left toes flexed. Drawing the crown of the head towards the front of the room. Again, finding those long, slow, deep breaths. Feeling your muscles soften. From here, pressing up onto your hands, looking over towards your right foot this time. Slide onto your left hip. Connect your left foot to the inside of your right thigh. Slide your right hand down your right shin. Lift your left arm to the sky. And then sweep your left bicep by your ear. Maybe taking the right forearm inside of the shin, spinning the palm up, grabbing the big toe with the right hand. And then grabbing the right toe with the left hand, peace fingers. Sliding the shoulders towards the midline, opening the heart to the sky. Breathing into length in your left side body. From here, gaze down as you just spin your chest down. Left hand inside of the right foot, right hand outside. Inhale to lift the chest, little twist over towards the right. And then exhale, fold, Janushirishasana. Drop your head down towards your knee. Flex your right toes a lot. Send your heel away from the crown of the head to lengthen the back of the right leg. Big breath in. And big breath out. Use your inhale to come back up. Left hand comes outside of your left hip. Sweep your right hand forward. Right bicep by the ear as you press the hips forward into this little side plank variation. Bend the right elbow, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Open the heart. Big breath in and out. Slowly, right hand comes down. Curl the right toes, lift the left leg, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, stack the hip. Last wild thing, drop the left foot down, reach the left fingers forward. And then from here, reach the left fingers towards the back of the mat as you tap the hips down. And then press back up into the wild thing. One more, drop the hips and reach. Lifting back up, holding for a full cycle of breath here. Nice and slow and controlled, we meet downward dog. Left foot next to right. Take a big breath in and out. Inhale, roll forward to a high plank. Exhale, lower nice and slow to your belly for 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way down. Take the arms out to a T. Take the forehead to the mat. From here, bend the right leg, and then start to spin onto the left side. Take your right foot behind you towards your left. You can stay here, or you can reach the right arm to the sky. Maybe right hand behind the back, opening through both shoulders. So breathing into the front of the left arm, the chest. Your right toes are on the ground. Your heel can be lifted or you can root it, whatever feels better in your body. Right hand is behind the back for a little bit of external rotation in the right shoulder. From here, reaching the right arm to the sky, nice and slow and controlled, coming back to neutral, and we'll switch sides. Bend the left knee. Start to take your left foot behind you. You can stay here or reach left arm to sky, and then take it behind the back. Same thing, you can be on the left toes only or drop the heel down. Your right leg is long, face is soft. Neck is relaxed. Big breath in and out. Inhale to reach left arm to the sky. Exhale, slow and controlled, coming back to neutral. Once again, come onto tended fingers, elbows go wide. One more big cobra. Tuck the chin in to start. Inhale, lifting head and neck, last thing. Gazing up to the sky, holding here for 3. For 2, press into the pelvis. And 1, lower all the way back down to your mat. Slide your hands underneath your shoulders. Push yourself back into a wide knee child's pose. Big toes together, knees wide, rest your forehead down. Taking a long breath in. And a long breath out. One more breath here. And then when you're ready, start to slide your hands back towards your knees, curling the spine up to neutral. You're at the back of the mat in a seat. You can grab your block, make it a little bit more comfortable to stay on your knees. So we're sitting into a seat facing the front of the mat. Take your hands down onto your thighs to start. We'll take a couple neck rolls. So take your right ear towards your right shoulder. Chin goes down towards the center of the chest. Left ear, left shoulder. And then reverse that. Chest, right shoulder. Chest, left shoulder. So just a couple half circles. Working into the traps, the cervical spine, keeping the chest broad, the spine nice and aligned over your hips. Take a few more. Beautiful. The next time your left ear lands at your left shoulder, stay. Take your left hand to the side of your head And just the weight of your left hand, allow it to draw your left ear closer towards your shoulder. Slide your right shoulder down your back a little bit more. Feel that stretch. It should feel really good. And then slowly releasing the hand, circle the chin down, right ear towards right shoulder. Right hand comes to the side of the head, using just the weight of the hand to draw your right ear closer towards the shoulder. Slide your left shoulder down your back a little bit more. Soften your face. Soften your eyes. And then slowly releasing, right hand back down, chin towards chest. Interlace both fingers behind the back of the neck now. Again, just the weight of the hands will draw the chin closer towards the chest. Couple deep cycles of breath here. Feeling an opening in the neck, in the traps, in the back. Slowly releasing your hands back down, taking the chin back up to neutral. From here, we're going to stand up on the knees, grab the block, squeeze the block in between our thighs. Hands come behind you onto the low back, fingers point up, elbows in by the midline. Inhale to lift the chest. Begin to lift your spine out of your waist, and then exhale gently, finding a camel pose. Knowing that we haven't done a ton of back bends or opening, so this is just a gentle front body and heart opening. Squeezing that block, tucking your tail and pressing your hips forward. And again, keep lifting out of the waist here. Big breath in and out. Next, inhale, slowly come up to neutral. Drop the hands down, take the block, place it to your side. From here, hands down, sweep the feet in front of you, flex the toes, take a slight bend in the knees, lift the arms to the sky, and then exhale, fold forward, Paschimottanasana. Hands on either side of the feet. Inhale to lift the chest, lengthen the spine, and then exhale, deep fold, maybe straighten the legs as you go. Reaching the crown of the head forward, the tailbone up and back, continuing to find deep breaths. Beautiful. From here, slowly rolling the spine back up, sliding all the way onto your back, drawing the knees into the chest once you arrive. Keep your right knee in, lengthen your left leg long, take a breath in. On your exhale, twist right knee over towards the left, open your right arm towards the right. Reaching your right fingers away from your right shoulder, feeling this twist in the whole spine. And then coming back through center, squeeze both knees in and switch sides, right leg long, and then twist. Long, slow, deep breaths. Next, inhale, moving through center, both knees draw in. Happy baby, knees wide, soles of the feet to the sky. Second time here, maybe you can go a little bit deeper. Maybe you straighten one leg at a time while you're here. As we wind down, knowing that you can find any movements that will round out your practice and make you feel complete. So maybe finding a plow pose, taking the feet behind the head, tucking the toes under. If you need to modify, both knees bend in towards the forehead. You can keep the hands flat or interlace the fingers underneath you. Maybe finding a shoulder stand. Anything else that will make your body feel really good right now. 2 more cycles of breath here. When you're ready, slowly release the fingers, nice and slow, 1 vertebra at a time. Come down to your mat. Draw your knees into your chest when you arrive. Final squeeze, final hug around the forehead up to the knees. And then releasing either into a Supta Baddha Konasana, a full Shavasana, maybe taking your block, placing it underneath your sacrum, and then reaching your legs long. Whatever is calling to you. This time, take your left hand to your heart, your right hand to your belly. Take a big breath in. Hold the breath in at the top. Sip in a little bit more. And a little bit more. Holding for 3. Can you pull any remaining tension from your body into your breath for 2? And then 1 together. Let it go through the mouth. Make a sound. And then finding the natural rhythm of your breath. Feeling the rise and fall of your belly. Can you allow an overwhelming sense of calm to wash over your entire body? Stay here for as long as feels good in your body. When you're ready to move, start with your hands and feet. Full body stretch, arms overhead. Roll to one side to press yourself into a seat. Keep your eyes closed if you can. Sitting up nice and tall. Drawing your hands to your heart center. One final time to check in. Notice how you feel. Is there anything that came up that you want to leave right here on your mat right now? And is there anything that came up during practice that you want to take with you into the rest of your day, the rest of your week, your month, your year? Let's clear a final breath. Take a big inhale. And a big sigh. Hands to forehead center. Together we say namaste. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope you enjoyed this slow flow. Let me know if you did in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe because it really supports my channel. And let me know what you want to see. Follow me on Instagram. I am so happy for you to be here, and I will see you in my next video.